going to be 1 minute. Alright. Yo, right. I don't know where I'm going to start because I'm going to take a drink first. First off, I'm going to give a shout out to Victor, a shout out to Wiss, Rook, Mark, Donna, Lee, Kai, Natalie, Ramesh, Marlon, Danza, Porto, Wakana, Chimrick, Sorin, Nuggy, Killer, Sax, and anyone else I forgot. I'm sorry. There's too many people to remember. Beth, Lewis as well. There's too many people to remember. Oh, Danny and Angel as well. Right. How on earth do I go through this game? This has to be one of the most disappointing games that I have waited for without stress. I think something like, I think it's 28 years this game's been out, like from the beginning. The very first game I think it was 28, 29 years ago, something like that. I'm just trying to grasp it in my head because I'm sure it was 92 or 90, 91 or 92. So I don't understand what the devs were thinking when they made this game, because all I see on Steam is this game comes out with a new album, this game comes with this mode, this game comes with this game comes with that. That's all well and true. That's all well and true if you're going to add all these things to the game. Something for people to look forward to. Bringing all these characters back, fine. That's a good thing to look forward to. Adding the music to it, adding the retro feel to it, cool. That's not even a problem also. What the fucking problem is why is easy so difficult and it takes 2.5 hours, and I've just come off the 5th hour. Literally, max cannot finish it on easy. I'm not a bitch. I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining. But there's nothing to go. There's nothing to show for it. For 2.5 hours of my time playing this game with a character, and I cannot finish it on easy. I'm not shitting the game. I'm not even shitting the game like that. The computer, enemy, CPU, AI, sometimes it is off its rockers. I'm going to give a simple example. You're on the lift on round 11, and they throw firebombs at you. One bombs you, you get bounced. You get bounced again, and you get thrown off the lift, and you're dead. Then you come back on the screen. One of them picks you up, throws you off the lift. You can't land. So I've just lost 2 lives, like in a matter of seconds, out of my control. You're fighting bosses. The majority of them, you can't even grab them to do things. Why has this game got a combo system? There's nothing to do with combos. What the fuck are they doing? Why you got to do like a 50-60 hit combo? What's all that about? So I've got things here written. Enemies are far too aggressive and the characters are ill-equipped to deal with them. I'll make it simple. Streets of Rage 2, slow methodical gameplay. Enemies are slow and so are you, but you do a ton of damage. Streets of Rage 3, fast gameplay. Enemies are aggressive, so are you. Damage output is lower because your defense is higher running and dodging. Streets of Rage 4, Streets of Rage 3, aggressive enemies, but characters are hamstringing you like Streets of Rage 2 characters. When I got to the stage with the gun enemies, I shook my head. The devs need to sort out this, they need to study the game properly. This is what I'm saying, like the devs, did they actually play this? Did they actually play Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3 or remake? Did they even learn anything or understand what the fuck's going on? If you're gonna put enemies, if you're gonna put characters with like riot shields, like they're blocking shit, and then after they block shit they can attack you, but you're putting enemies with guns behind them that are like high level defense, taking damage, and you can't roll, you can't dodge through all that kind of shit. That's, boy. Streets of Rage was fun because you always had tools to deal with the situation. It is not fun to do long string combos only to be knocked down by an enemy who just appeared on screen 1 second later. This was never an issue in Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3. And there's other things that I even want to go into. There's so many other things. I was just talking to one of my friends and I said to her, I'm very disappointed with it. Not only after waiting like 20 years for something special, because once they said things like they're bringing back all the original people who made the music, the first thing I thought was, oh shit, not once in my head did I think the game was going to be going backwards, some kind of mad turning point. A 3-button game has now turned into a 6-button complicated game. Even picking up weapons off the floor is a problem, because you keep thinking you're pressing attack to pick up weapons because you're so used to it. Yeah, so it's turned into a 6-button multiplex game for no apparent reason. Attack, jump, special, pick up items, evade, step in attack, and defend for your life back, which I still never even worked out how to do properly. People might think I'm cussing, but it's one of the worst games I've been looking forward to in a long time. I don't know. Every game comes out, it just becomes shit. Like Street Fighter 4 is not really a game I didn't mind it, but it's not a game that I was into. Then Street Fighter 5 comes out, it's just, I don't understand it. Then you've got Gran Turismo 4, 5 and 6, and then Total Sport comes out, it's just shit. Forza 2, a game that I played 11, 12 years ago, and now we're at 7, and it's nowhere even near as good. Phantasy Star Universe on the Xbox 360, a fucking brilliant game. Now they brought out Phantasy Star Universe 2, 12 years later, it's a pile of shit. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. Now you've got Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare, and they don't even make sense. Neither of them make sense. Modern Warfare is half Rainbow Six, half Fortnite. It's not even its own identity. Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3 remake, and now 4 comes out. I can't even believe what a mess 4 is. I can't get my head around it. Resident Evil 3 just come out. The game's too quick. People finished it in 40 minutes. I don't know if that's not a list of games that I used to like here that have all gone backwards. King of Fighters 14. From King of Fighters 98, from King of Fighters 94 to 98 to 2002 to KOF 13 to KOF 14, it's a step backwards. Mad step backward. Mad step backward. I've run out of games to play. That's what it is. Me, I'll finish this game. I'll play it till I've unlocked all the characters, and then I'm just going to say, fine. You know. But I've got no future interest in this game if the game is like that stupid hard that, you know, there was a guy in a stream who finished it and he said like, nah, the game's not really that hard in Mania, and people were looking at him like he's mad, like bruv, you're 1%, you're probably 1% of the population that plays this game. You're not, what you're saying here doesn't make no sense. You're talking about either the average player who's playing a game or someone who's new to get into this game is not finishing the game, innit? They're not going to finish it on normal. They might barely get away with it on easy, but they're not going to finish it on normal if the bosses at the end, yeah, go on the way they go on. Some of them don't even have patterns yet. It don't look like they have. Well, I could be wrong. I could honestly be wrong, but the one at the end might not have patterns. And the Mr. X's son with the gun is just ridiculous against Max. Max can't even grab hold of him. Yeah, if someone's got a video of Max grabbing hold of him, then let me know, innit, because I'd like to see it. But the things I see on this game is pretty depressing, man. I never thought in my wildest dreams, man, I'll be saying this game is the shits. You know, that's the last thing I want to be doing. And I've got time for Streets of Rage. After all, I was involved in remake. I was sitting there in the forum writing things, positive things. I can't even say anything positive about this game. Companies, man, if you ain't got no passion, if you got no passion for a game you're making, just don't make it at all, man. Like seriously, because I can't understand how you can spend 8 years making this game. 6, 7 years. 6, 7, 8 years you've been fucking about with this game. Bomberman did the same thing on Remake. He went through bare channels on this game. He spoke to bare players about this game. Making all kinds. Bomberman must be laughing. He must be thinking Sega are a bunch of fools, to be honest. That's what he must be thinking. You should have taken his offer and put Remake online. And I'll tell you what, put both of them up. I bet if they put Remake out now, right now, it will make more money than this game. I guarantee on it. Guaranteed. It may look shoddy, but I'm telling you it's better than this. Anyway, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. Of course they did. Sega put their name on. Sega's name's on the logo at the front. Listen, I'm telling you, when Sega turned down Bomberman, yeah, now I can honestly say they made the biggest mistake. Biggest mistake, and he wasn't even asking. He wasn't even asking much. He wasn't even asking for anything. He just wanted the game to be put out there. And in the end, he just said, fuck it, man. He just put the ROM file out there and said people can do what they want with it. Because they knew from the minute when Sega said no, the project was dead. The project was done. The project was done, man. I just can't believe this is... That's why, like, you saw me earlier, when I finished this, the first time, I put Streets of Rage Remake on. I put Remake on and I was like, how can this game doesn't have roll, it doesn't even have dash, you know, you can't even think about speeding the game, not like you're doing a speed run, you've got no control of anything, you're just walking slow, you're facing enemies that are faster than you, it's just, if you're going to deal with that all day, then, nah, it's too much. Who's that? Anyway, I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to stop this and I'll come back.